There we go. That branch holds down the target almost perfectly. Now I have to pace out quite a ways to figure out how far I want to shoot at this. Hello everyone, Cordell here, and in today's video I'm going to be trying to see how far and how accurately the cheapest gun that I own can shoot. Let me just get it off my back and I'll show it to you. This is my Norinco, Norinco JW-105 chambered in .223 Remington. It is the absolute cheapest gun that I own, even cheaper than my surplus SKS. I believe I only paid $200 plus tax for this thing, and the reason why I got it for only $200 is because the scope mounts that usually come with it were for some reason missing. Now anyways, I'm going to pace this out and get the skidoo moved so that I can record this. And that's about 50 yards there. That's where I'm going to give the first few shots. Well, I feel like a bit of a dumbass. I'll tell you why. I just loaded up 3 shots and fired them from 50 yards here, all while talking to the camera, and the camera wasn't even recording. Anyways, let's drive over and take a look and see where those 3 shots landed, eh? Okay, from 50 yards, that's what she shows. A grouping, yay big. I believe that's about a 2-inch circle there, so I'm going to call that about a, 5-6-inch group. Not very good at 50 yards. I was aiming for right here. She's a little off, but that's no big deal. I can fix the sights quite easily. Still, within 50 yards, that's just fine for a coyote if you're aiming for the chest area. So let's push this out to 100 yards to see if I can even hit the target. I decided to stop at 90 yards. Can you even see the target? I don't think so. I can. Alright, let's get loaded up. As I tried to say in my first clip, let me make sure this is recording. Yes, it is. I'm using just cheap Winchester hollow point, 45 grain. I'm going to fire 3 shots and see how to group. Now the reason why I'm using the cheapest, almost the cheapest ammo I can find is because if you're going to be buying a cheap gun, we all know you're going to be buying cheap ammo with it. Alright, let's give it a try. See if I can get too close. See if I can hit the paper. Okay. Now there is something I want to show you. The way that this gun ejects, it has this little tab, and as you pull it back, that tab pushes inwards and knocks the casing out. So if you don't pull back hard enough, the casing won't come out properly. You have to really pull it back hard to make the casing fly out the way that I was doing just then. That's my biggest complaint. My second complaint is the magazine. If you put the magazine in with the bolt open, sometimes they'll go in too far. I can't get it to happen right now, and you won't be able to cycle the action properly. You see a little bit of resistance right there. But fortunately, it's not happening today. Alright, let's go over and see if I come anywhere close to that target. 1 second. Something else I want to tell you guys. If you're buying this gun with intent to reload your cartridges, you have to keep in mind that some people report that their gun causes scratches, cracks, and even off-center case mouths, after you fire them. I haven't really found much of a problem with mine, but some people do say that is a problem. So just keep that in mind if you want to buy this gun and reload ammunition for it. I'm actually pretty surprised right now. These 2 bullets up here are nowhere at all from each other. And this one down here, you know, it's all the way down there, of course. Well, that's not as bad as I was expecting, honestly. That's still, oh Jesus, still a pretty big group, 7-8 inches maybe. But between 50 and 100 yards with iron sights, I think I'll actually be comfortable trying to shoot at a coyote with this. If I had a scope on it, I'll probably be able to dial it in a bit closer, and with better quality ammunition. I find this one works really good with Federal's American Eagle, I believe it's called. She has much tighter groupings with it. I would be able to sight her in a lot closer, and be more comfortable taking shots. She just needs to be sighted in a bit better. And this is a surprisingly good gun for the price. Only $200 with the if I had the scope mount, it would have been probably $250 maybe. And you got a good gun that can easily go out 200 yards. Of course, not everyone is the same. Some people are going to get a cheaper one, one that's not so good, I should say. For example, I know someone that has one like this that has a wooden stock, and the oil that came with it from the factory, it was so thick that anytime you took it out in any kind of cold weather, it would almost seize up solid, and you would not be able to fire it in the cold. Fortunately, mine never had that problem, and just in case, I cleaned it out and used a lot of Remington gun oil, and she functions absolutely perfectly for it. Anything else I want to mention? Yes, the safety is a bit weird. It's very easy to go into fire, but it's very hard to go into safe. You see, it just slides right forwards into fire, but there's a bit of a hard click going into safety. It almost makes you think it's in safe when it's not, because you pull down softly and nothing moves, then you have to pull down hard and it'll go into safe. All around, this is a surprisingly good gun for the value, as I just said. If you want to buy this gun, but don't have any intention to really try reloading ammunition, I'd say go ahead, give it a try. The worst thing that could possibly happen is you have a cheap 223 that can still shoot within 50 yards. And at best, you can put a scope on it and bring it out to 100, 150 yards even. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you really did, make sure to like and comment and subscribe. And if you really, really liked it, maybe I can even make a series out of reviewing the guns I own. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.